Do you ever wonder what the term prime cost means? Where the numbers come from, where they should be? Especially if you're a restaurant pro like me, been in the industry forever, and we grew up understanding a term called controllable expenses? Well, I'm going to share that with you in about 2 seconds. Hello, this is Dave Scott Peters with restaurantexpert.com, and I got to tell you, prime cost, the one number you must know to have any chance of making any money in your business. And if you don't know where the numbers come from, how they are calculated, what you do with them, where they should be, you could be losing literally tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, depending on your volumes. So let's understand what it is. Prime cost is total cost of goods sold plus total labor cost. That means not my purchases divided by sales, but my use. Beginning inventory plus purchases minus ending is me, use divided by sales. That is my cost of goods sold. Now look, if you don't take inventories, and I know most of you don't, and I got to help you change that because they're critical to this. Take your last 12 months purchases divided by your last 12 months in sales, and that is your food cost. The fluctuation in inventory is small. Then it takes our labor cost. That's our ring at the register, raw labor cost, plus taxes, benefits, insurance. Oh, they're a part of my labor cost too, comes out of my bank. Well, I've got my owner's salary if I'm a manager, or an adjusted salary. If I pay somebody 40 grand, I'm paying myself 60. 40 of your salary belongs a part of prime cost, but that means you're key turning, you're running shifts. Well, if you're not working on your business rather than in it, you're not a part of prime cost. It's only those people that take the run the shifts. So if you've got a marketing person, a human resource person, accountant, they're not a part of prime cost. Well, total cost of goods sold plus total labor cost gives me my prime cost target, my number, I should say. Then I divide that against gross sales, not net. Gross sales, ring of the register, before discounts, not including sales tax. Sales tax is not a sale. Net sales, the ring of the register, if I comp $5, it's now a $10 burger goes to $5. That's net sales. That's not what I want. I want gross sales, the $10. Because when I asked chef to put out a burger, I said use $3 in product, sell it for $10, that's a 30% food cost, use divided by sales. If I comp $5, that's now a 60% food cost, not chef's fault. Unless, of course, he burnt it, it sucks, whole nother reason. But if you're discounting for some other reason, it's not his or her fault. So to measure my management team, I want to use the gross sale number before the discounts. So that means total cost of goods sold plus total labor cost divided by gross sales gives me my prime cost number. Now, where should that be? When I started my business almost 15 years ago at this point, unbelievable to think, well, prime cost target was 65% for a full service restaurant, 60% for a quick serve restaurant. And I thought I was doing a great job getting people down to 60 when they were full service, but then we had our prices go up all the time, our minimum wages are going up, we have EPLI insurance we're needed for harassment claims and so on, we've got our power bill goes up, everything's going up. We can't use that number anymore. So I'm here to tell you, if you do at least $850,000 a year more in sales, your new prime cost target is not 65%, it's 55%. That means if you're $1 million a year business, doing $1 million in gross sales, running at 65%, patting yourself on the back, I'm saying, sorry, there's 10 points on the table or $100,000 in bottom line profitability on the same sales you're doing right now. No get rich scheme, no increased sales, same sales you're doing right now, but you are gonna have to do some hard work. And I'm telling you, it's not easy. In the beginning, some of those points are easy, but there's some hard work. But who wouldn't want to make 100 grand more on the same sales you're doing right now? Well, if you're that person, this is the one number you must know. But what's really, really important is you can't use your industry averages. You can't say, hey, the National Restaurant Association says a full service restaurant has a 34% food cost. Is your restaurant average? Is your restaurant on the same street corner, same price point, same quality service, product, same style of service? No. So averages, your restaurant's not average. So what you've got to do is determine what your prime cost target needs to look like. So if 55 is your goal, if you're over $850,000 a year in sales, it's 60% if you're under. I don't care if you run a 30% cost of goods sold, 25% labor cost, that's 55. I don't care if you run 25% cost of goods sold, 30% labor cost, that's 55. I don't care if you're a steakhouse using cash contribution as one of your strategies with a 40% food cost because you run a 15% labor costs. Why? Because the ring at the register is really, really large. Even though the cost of goods sold is high, it drops my labor cost down because it doesn't take that $15 an hour cook to flip a burger to make me $4. It doesn't take 2 cooks at $15 an hour to flip the steak that makes me $23. So do understand that the one number you must know is called prime cost. This is where the numbers come from, but you set what yours are, what your targets are based on your style of service, your price point, your quality of product, your core values. And I will tell you this, while I may tell you 55 is your number, if you do $2 million, $3, $4, $5, $6, $10 million a year, that prime cost target will be as low as 32%. No kidding. So it comes down to a budget. Now, if you'd like to learn more about budgeting or how to control your prime costs, do me a favor. Give us a call here at therestaurantexpert.com, toll free at 1-877-457-6278, and dial extension 106. Ask for Greg Sauerback, our solutions coach. And he'll do his very best to answer any questions you may have and let you know what you can do to change your lives, your business, make more money. Now, do me a favor before you go. Down below, let me know what kind of videos you want me to make in the comments section so I know what I should post, because I do these on a weekly basis. So you're going to want to subscribe now so I can notify you automatically, and do a little favor here, click the like button. Before you go, wait 2 more seconds. I've got 2 more videos you just might like.